created life, apologies if there are any atheists. When God created life, there was dreamers and there were hard workers. The dreamers, all they had to do was, dream, aspire, vision. The hard workers did all the work. So as the world moved on, the hard workers did stuff. We evolved into species, we habitated Earth, we discovered civilization. Now, hard worker comes to the dream. Are we done? Is this all we are going to do? Dreamer says, no, I'm working on something. Keep going on. The hard worker goes on. We have discovered fire, we have discovered the wheel, we are coming into families and everything, the concept of family. So hard worker goes back again to the dreamer. Are we done? No, hold on, I'm still working on something. Keep on. Now we have discovered electricity, we have discovered nuclear fission, we have discovered semiconductors. Finally the hard worker comes to the dreamer and asks, are we finally done, man? The dreamer says, no, hold on, I'm still working on something. Toastmasters of the day, Toastmasters and my dear gatherers. All of y'all are here today because something told you to go on. You went to school, you came to university. Why? Because you want to learn. You are in the university, you are encouraged in extracurricular, sports, gather club. Why? You want to get a good job. You want to get a good job. Why? You want a good salary. You want a good salary. Why? You want to spend money. What are you going to do by spending money? I was that kid who kept asking on that annoying questions. Today, I'm going to give you the story of my answer. To understand this, let's take a couple of steps back. Let's simplify. So my approach was, let's go back to primitive species, animals. Have you ever heard lions have this big thing to maintain their bloodline? I've heard. Whenever new lion comes in, he destroys all the little lion cubs of the previous generation. Yes, lions do need animal that is lawyers very much. And what they do is they ensure that only my bloodline is there. I started to think, why do we think that way? Or why did the lion? It's common in many other species, wolves, elephants, it's very common. It's not the same thing, but they want to ensure my bloodline continues on. They want to ensure that the best group out there, I started. To say I was the beginning of all of these things. My analogy is, we do all of this to be legendary. What does it mean to be legendary? It could be something, say, the best group out there, I started. But how to become legendary? You can't come out of nowhere and start the best group. You have to work with the cards you are dealt with. So my approach to that is, my group, I'm going to ensure that is the best group out there. From I started the best group to I'm going to ensure my group is the best out there. So enough about legendary people, legendary animals. Because we are clear that now my answer is that you want to be legendary. That's why you are here. That's why everybody is doing everything to be legendary. Now let's discover or analyze humans who are legendary. Enough about animals. What do we care about animals? They are primitive. We are more evolved than animals. We don't like animals. Some people don't. I like animals. Okay. So, have you heard the story or the struggle of Walt Disney? Hands up, anybody who has heard his life story? Yeah, a couple of people. Walt Disney dropped out of school. He wanted to enroll in the army in World War I. He was rejected. Then he enrolled into Red Cross. He drove an ambulance in World War I. Then he came back. He was a newspaper cartoon writer. It was not for him. Then he started drawing stuff for other people. It was not for him. Then he started his own venture of drawing cartoons. Still it didn't pick up. So he was so broke. He told, I'm going to Hollywood. I'm going to work for the biggest guy out there. Guess what? It still didn't work out. One day, him and his brother decided to create this character we famously know as Mickey Mouse. Then he went on to create theme parks, and you know the story. For some people, they'll say he kept on exploring stuff. I say he kept on trying on stuff. Because what if that Mickey Mouse didn't work out? What would he do? He'll draw a new character. I don't know what it is. If that didn't work out, he'll draw another one. If that didn't work out, he'll do something else. It's like, I was thinking about this example, just a couple of times back. How many of you all have gas stoves? I think all of us Sri Lankans cook in gas stoves. How many of you all have old gas stoves in your house? Like very old ones. I have. In my house I have. So when I try to start it, I do it once. The ignition stuff. It doesn't work. I tried once again. It doesn't work. I keep on trying. It doesn't work. Keep on trying. Maybe somebody is waking up now. I try to change this. Break this. Boom! Yes! Finally it works. That's my concept of trying. You keep on trying until it burns, until you hit that boom. You keep on trying. If it doesn't, what do? Do you try to ignite it? I don't. Do you ignite with the newspaper? No, I still keep on trying. When you keep on trying, I notice the people who are legendary, there's something different between how we try to own the gas stove and how they try. I asked him, Sankaja, how many of y'all are in UCSC? I know y'all are pretty huge fanboys of Apple. I discovered that. Other than science people, UCSC people, they love Apple. Oh my god, the experiment and all that. Have you seen in the 80s the big commercials they used to do? Like I remember one in 90s, early 80s, they have this big screen, very good looking lady, nice to look at. She's coming running with a hammer. She throws that. If you have not watched, go back and watch it again. You try Apple Super Bowl and it's the first thing that comes up. The thing about it, that advertisement was rejected by the director's board. Why? They didn't show the product. That advertisement was all about creating excitement towards their product launch that has now become very famous. Many companies replicate it. They were so motivated that their product was so good and they are going to do something legendary. They were, forget about the product, just come on this day. A very famous saying, they would say, we are going to change the world on this day, come witness it. On a famous saying of Steve Jobs is, we are going to put a dent on the universe. They are asking you to come because they firmly believe, okay? Or I'm going to say, I'm so sure this is the correct path, I'm going to keep on going. Maybe I'll fail, but something inside me is saying that this is the correct path. That's why you need to have that egoistic, self-centered belief that you are going to change the world. So now, let's come back to us. I told answers to your all problems of the reason why you all do everything is to be legendary. From my analogy, what can you say to be legendary? To be legendary, one, you need the concept of I'm going to make my team the best there is. My family, my company, myself, my product, whatever it is, the best there is in the world. Second, you need to keep on trying. Like you are switching on the gas stove. Keep on doing. And finally, you need to have that belief that I am going to change the universe. Can everyone say with me? I am going to change the universe. I can't see anyone saying, I am going to change the universe. Louder! I am going to change the universe. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you become legendary in the near future.